Welcome to the Trading Desk, where we say money talks. My name is Dave Floyd with Aspen Trading Group here in Bend, and with me as usual is Matt Davio of Red Rock Partners and Jesse Felder of Felder & Company. Before we get into today's show, let's take a look at what the markets did for the month of June.
This month on the trading desk, we'll take a look at the S&P 500. You can see the S&P has been range-bound really since we broke out from the bottom there and the 666 level. We rallied to 950 here in early June, but have since fell off. If we break 880, it looks like the test down to that 800 level is probably going to be in the cards, as we had come up about 300 points. So half that move is 150, which puts you back to about 800 to 820. So look for 820 on a break of the 870 area. Next is the 10-year chart. 10-year treasuries likely fell off a little bit here after testing the 4% area, but look to go higher here to us. Next is gold. Gold, along with the market. Strangely, there are no correlations that work. Gold is actually trending down again, and I would look for lower prices on the gold markets over the next few months. The dollar, on the other hand, is looking to put in some type of bottom as long as that 78 area holds. Should see higher prices in the dollar, which ultimately could prove for a bounce in the market, stock markets, once that dollar recovers.
As you can see from the previous charts, June was essentially a non-event, at least from a trading and investing perspective, a lot of sideways movement. I'm not seeing any changes thus far. Now, granted, we're coming off of 4th of July week, or 4th of July weekend, but the market is still completely undecided, as am I at this point. I just really don't have a feel.
We hit these price levels. We hit 912, 920 on the S&P early April, and here we are 3 months later. Really,
880.
We're at 880,
down a little bit, yeah.
Down a little bit, but really we've been in that same. We've broken out a little bit. We've gone down a little bit, but it's muddled again. So. You listen to me. It's we were talking about this before. You'd listen to everybody talking about we need to go back and test. We need, or buy and hold is good. You're getting all these cross currents, and I think the markets and traders, the volume is light. I mean, it's
really bad.
Summer, but
yeah, that's the other thing. I mean, it is summertime, but this is a lot slower than I can recall.
It's strange.
It's very different.
It's
market.
eerie. There's a lot of things going on out there geopolitically. We've got Iran, we've got North Korea, we've got Pakistan, we've got Afghan, all these things going on out there.
And we've got all the central banks talking about the fact that they don't like the dollar. There's just a lot of cross currents going on.
It's a lot of confusion.
And still too many banks.
Right.
52 banks only have failed out of, Nouriel.
52 only. I mean, every
Friday. Nouriel says 1,600 should, and I think that's right. 20% of the 6,000 in my book need to be gone.
Well, every Friday after the close, we see I think last Thursday it was, 7 banks.
Yeah.
Getting taken over by the FDIC, and it's
always regional. Like the week before, it was basically Irvine, California. This week, it was Southern Illinois.
That's because they're making the rounds around the country.
The black limos are pulling up.
Exactly.
The FTC is getting out.
I think the market, back in March
that.
reflected that things weren't going to continue to get horribly worse. Mm-hmm. And the market rallied just because things weren't that bad. And now the market, everybody got optimistic. And I don't think things are going to be as good as people got. And so even the Obama administration has admitted they overestimated this non-recovery that we're seeing right now. So
why don't we just hold that thought, because we're going to have to take a break to pay some bills. But we've got a lot more to talk about on this subject, although we'll probably end up with the same conclusion, as there's not much to do right now. But I'd like to get into it a little bit more. You're watching The Trading Desk on COTV Channel 11.